Welcome, welcome. I'm Carrie, and I am a business coach, an entrepreneur, and the creator of the Moving Box Accelerator program, where I help women launch profitable businesses from home without franchises, without debt, and without burnout. So today I am breaking down why I would never, ever, ever buy a Moving Box business franchise, even though I actually own a successful moving box company. And yes, that's a real thing. I'm going to talk about that in a second. But first, let's just start with this, okay? Franchise fees, they can cost more than a car, as you know, if you've done any research. And so after paying like 25K to up to like 100K just to get started, you don't own the name, you don't own the logo, you don't own the website, you got nothing. But let's get real about something, is franchise even worth it? So drop a comment, guys. I want to know. I want to hear your experience. Have you ever looked into buying a franchise before? I certainly have. And I would love to know what stopped you in your tracks or what made you curious about it. So let me know in the comments. I respond to all comments, so I'd love to hear what you have to say about that. So if you're wondering, well, what is a moving box rental company? Anyways, I'll explain it to you. What you're going to do is you would deliver clean, stackable, reusable plastic totes to people who are moving homes or offices. So your customers will rent them instead of buying and taping up a mountain of cardboard boxes for their upcoming move. So after the move is done, you will go pick them up from their new place, clean them up, and rent them out again. So it's cheaper, cleaner, and very eco-friendly. And here's the kicker. It's a business with low overhead and reoccurring demand. Sounds pretty intriguing, right? So I coach women to launch these businesses in their own communities without having to pay for a franchise system. And yes, I said women. So if you are a guy watching this, no worries. Just send this to your sister, to your wife, to your girlfriend, to your mom. She'll thank you later. Okay, I'm going to give you a quick backstory here. So I actually bought a franchise before. So I have personal experience with this, not with the moving box company, but with a pizza franchise. I was 23 years old, just a baby. It was a pizza restaurant within a mall, like a food court mall. And I thought I was doing the right thing. You know, someone else already figured this out. I'll just plug in and go. And I did. Straight into exhaustion, might I add. 14-hour shifts, high rent, franchise royalties, advertising fees, and zero freedom, right? I couldn't change the prices. I couldn't pick my own hours. I couldn't even take a vacation without asking for permission. And that's when it hit me. I didn't own a business. I owned a job with a really expensive price tag. Have you ever thought of it like that? And this experience, it changed everything for me. So reason number one why I say heck no to franchises is you're still working for someone else. Franchise owners, they believe that they'll be the boss. But in reality, you're locked into a system. You can't set your own hours. You can't set your own prices. You can't just stop operations if your kid gets sick or if you want to travel. You also can't decide your territory. You can't even decide how your website looks. And if you need permission to make business decisions, is it really your business? Have you ever thought of it in this manner? So let me know below, what does being your own boss even mean to you in one sentence? What would that look like for you if you are your own boss? Let me know in the comments, okay? Okay. Reason number two is that you pay to work for them. Here's some real numbers. So you might have looked into franchises for moving box companies already. There's one in particular. He's so cute. When I say he, it's their little logo. It's a little frog. He's adorable. It's called Frogbox. You know, just some preliminary research. I'm not sure if my numbers are accurate, like 100%, but I think they're pretty close. It's around $25,000 for the franchise fee. And once you add in everything else, it's closer to 100 to 120,000. Who has that kind of money, by the way, just to start up a business? There's another one called Bin It franchise. I believe it's around, $17,000, $18,000 to start. And when you add in everything else, it's closer to 65,000. So yes, it's cheaper than Frogbox, but still 65,000. And that doesn't even include all the extra fees on top of that. So you're gonna have to pay monthly royalty fees. there's somewhere like 7-8% of your gross revenue just gone out the window. You'll also have to pay a national advertising fee. That might be like 2%, 4%, just depends. And website and software that you don't even own. Let's say you earn $5,000 a month. Okay, we'll take an example. That's $500, $600 gone every single month before you even paid your bills. That's just to own their name. So, tell me in the comments, if you had an extra $500 a month, what would you use it for? It's a lot of money. Like, let's not discount that. That's a lot of money. Would you use it for savings, vacations, quitting your job? Let me know, guys. Okay, third reason is that it's a huge risk for very limited control. So most franchises require a multi-year commitment. Mine did for sure. They wanted me to sign up for 5 years commitment. I'm like, oh, that is really, really, that is very scary. So that means you're locked in with no refund, no flexibility. There's no quick exit if your life changes or the business isn't just working, right? You're stuck with it. So you're investing tens of thousands of dollars before you even know if this model works for you, and before you even know, are you even gonna like it? And I just think, if you're doing all the work, shouldn't you be able to make all the decisions? Doesn't that kind of make sense? So what I chose to do instead of buying another franchise, is I started my own company. I'm a smart girl, I could figure this out. So I started my own moving box rental company, one that I completely own, I completely control it. And after I was having so much success, I started coaching women to do the exact same thing. But there's no franchise fees. I don't make a dime off of my students once they're in business. It's not like I take a cut of their sales or anything. There's no royalty cuts. There's no contracts that you're affiliated with me in any way. It's just a smart business model with low overhead, strong demand, and total freedom. So if you're watching and you're thinking, this could actually work for me, you mean I could kind of have a franchise in a way? Someone's going to show me the way, show me how this works, give me all the details of everything required to launch and how to make sales, but I don't have to pay them any franchise fees after I'm in business? Right? If you're thinking this could actually work for you, I want you to check out my free training that I have linked below. So go check that out. It's going to walk you through how the business works. It's going to talk about all the startup costs and the profit potential and exactly how to get started. After that's done, you can book a free call with my team and we'll map out your goals and we'll see if this could actually legitimately work in your community. We only coach women, so if that's you, let's talk. Let's go through the free training and then we'll set up a call. And if you're not a lady, then send this to a woman who's in your life who's been dreaming of something more. So if you found this helpful, make sure to like my video here, because what that does is it tells YouTube to show this video to more women who need to see it. Also hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss out on any future trainings that I put out. I usually do them once a week. I post real strategies with results all the time. So before we go, let me know in the comments. I hope you've been chatting with me. I love to hear all your comments. What is one thing that you want your business to give you? Is it more flexibility? Is it more confidence? Or is it just simply more income? Let me know what you guys are looking at. Drop it in the comments and I will see you in the next video. Bye.